Welcome back to another episode of Talking Crafting Dead. We've got a lot of great things to go over in this episode. We're going to be talking about Barney coming back to the Crafting Dead series. We're also going to talk about the new set that we have for Talking CD, as well as what to expect from the future of the show. And we're also going to be giving away a PlayStation or Xbox at the end of this video, so make sure you stick around for that. But as always, guys, I do want to give you the spoiler warning. If you aren't caught up on the Crafting Dead, which I believe would be Season 10, Episode 5, if you haven't watched up until that point, don't watch this video. There will be spoilers. You've been warned. What's going on, guys? My name's Nick, and I created the Crafting Dead. I make them every week for you guys. Right now, we're doing 3 times a week, and I couldn't be happier. A lot has changed in the series. A lot has gotten better, and I think that's thanks to you guys. The support on this series, especially in Season 10, has been downright outstanding. I really can't even put into words how incredible it is to make the video and get 27,000 likes, I think the first episode has. That is an incredible number, and I just want you guys to know that I don't take you for granted. So this is me telling you guys, each and every one of you, thank you. I really do appreciate the support. Obviously, the series has taken a very dramatic twist with the return of zombie Barney, Walker Barney. We've got a lot of questions in the comments about Walker Barney, about how this is going to play in to the future of the series, and I'm here to answer some of those questions for you today. Now, like I said, the amount of support for bringing Barney back in the series was unquestionable. I knew from the start that Barney was a very special character in Crafting Dead, and even though it did play very well into the story that we had written for Sky's channel, and the story that I wanted to take the series in, that sort of direction, killing him off so early, it always felt like there was more. It felt like there was more that Barney could bring to the Crafting Dead. He's such a unique character, and he's such a unique person that I really just didn't want to end it there. And you guys know this, Barney is one of my good friends, and he's out in Seattle right now. I'm in Boston, but we still talk almost every day, and I wanted to ask him, Barney, would you be willing to come back into the Crafting Dead? And he was so excited about the opportunity. It was just really awesome to be able to bring back one of my favorite characters personally, and someone who I know is also a favorite character for a lot of you guys. A lot of you guys have told me that Barney was one of the best characters we've ever had in Crafting Dead. So I'm really excited to finally be able to bring him back into the story. At the current point in the story, we have Barney locked in the CDC with the CDC scientists, Dr. Jin and Professor X, running tests on them. Now, we don't know exactly how Ross was able to reanimate Barney. In fact, according to Jin, reanimation shouldn't even be possible, but somehow Ross was able to create some sort of walker-human hybrid. We're still not exactly sure how this fits into Ross's plan, but I think that this is going to be a major driving point for Season 11 and beyond. A lot of people have been asking me questions about why Barney was a zombie in the first place. Well, there's 2 reasons for that. One, we had already killed Barney in the story, so we needed some sort of way for Barney to come back into the Crafting Dead. And within a villain as evil as Ross, as genius as Ross, it only made sense to have Ross play a major part in bringing back one of our favorite characters. And that's why I think the Crafting Dead is very unique, because you have some of the most popular characters who aren't necessarily regulars in the show. We've got Ross, we've got Barney, even Red, I've seen people say, is one of their favorite characters. And when you think about it, they're in the show for not too long, not very often, but it really does show that just a small action, just something as simple as Ross experimenting on Barney and turning him into this zombie walker hybrid, it really does go to show that those small actions are really what drives the series. Now, I've gotten a lot of questions asking me if we'll see Barney cured, if the CDC scientist, Dr. Jin and Professor X, if they'll be able to cure Barney and turn him back into a human. But you guys know how I like to play things here on Talking Crafting Dead. I don't like to give you any spoilers for any future episodes that haven't been out yet. So as far as that goes, that's all I can say. And as always, my lips As far as predictions for the show, I think a couple of things are going to happen. One, we are going to get some sort of resolution to the Red storyline. Obviously, Red has been a villain in Crafting Dead for going on 8 seasons now. He's one of the first villains that we ever worked into the story. And I think that finally Nick is just so fed up with Red and all the pain and suffering that he's caused in the world. I think that we're going to see a definite ending to the Red's plotline. Now on to the giveaway part of the video, and guys, this video is sponsored by Audible.com. Audible is a great website where you can download books on tape for free right onto your iPad or iPhone, any sort of device that you can have an app, you can get your books on tape. Now, guys, it might seem kind of weird to you, but I'm a huge book nerd. I absolutely love reading, and one of my favorite books, Gregor the Overlander, is actually on Audible right now. And if you guys sign up for a 30-day free trial, you can download Gregor the Overlander and listen to it when you're on the bus, when you're on your way home from school, or when you're waiting for me to upload the Crafting Dead, because we all know that I tend to be a little bit late. And like I said before, guys, one lucky winner who signs up for Audible will get their choice of a PS4 or an Xbox One, and that's just as a big thank you for signing up for Audible, showing them some support, as well as all the support that you've been showing me the past few weeks. I really do appreciate it, and this is my way of giving back to you guys. To sign up, make sure you use my referral link, audible.com/SGCBarbarian, and you can download your first book for free. Like I said, I would recommend Gregor the Overlander. It's one of my favorite books that I've ever read. Even though it's a little bit older than some of the other books I've read, I think that it still sticks with me because of the story. There's such a great, unique story in that series, and I honestly can't recommend it enough. Once again, big thanks to Audible for sponsoring this episode of Talking Crafting Dead. And guys, that is going to do it for this episode. We've actually had a really tough time moving. As you can see, this is the first episode in quite some time, but you can also see we've got a great set. We've got some cool posters coming in the mail that we're gonna hang up behind us, and I think you guys are really going to love where this channel is going. So, with that being said, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you take a look at Crafting Dead. It comes out every Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday. And until next time, guys, my name's Barbarian. Peace out.